I get that.
Good. So we're already recording.
Yeah.
All right, so live. No, this is not live because this is a recording.
Semi-live.
It's live for you guys.
Yeah.
Go ahead and let them know you're here, guys. We have a studio audience for the reunion tour
That's right.
of Jake and Mitch in the morning.
Man, can you believe it? After all these years,
All these years.
we have such dedicated fans.
Such dedicated fans, all 7 of them.
Yeah.
Because half of them didn't know that this existed. So they're like, oh, you did this the whole time you were in Japan? Wow, that's
Yeah.
fun.
We literally just invited them in the room and we're like, clap when we say clap.
Clap when we sing clap. Or
Yeah.
just, if it's not funny, be like, wow, that was terrible.
Yeah. Booing
It's
is
not
appropriate.
boo- Yes, it is, for sure.
Yeah. We'll take it.
So, Jake and Mitch in the morning, reunion tour. We are in America.
That's right.
We're not in Japan right now. So how has your transition been back into America, Jacob?
Actually, I like day one, I scraped my knee and got really sick and got like a 102 fever for like a week. So it was sanctimonious. I laid in my bed and watched Netflix and I was like, I could be doing this in Japan right now. It's all the same to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's been good other than that. Once I got better,
Good.
bounced right back.
Yeah, I came back and went straight on vacation to a tropical island and ate lobster and fish. And then I got Chick-fil-A and had the worst indigestion of my entire life.
There are some things you think are so trustworthy, but you come home and they betray you.
Yes, so Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I ate Chick-fil-A.
It was so bad.
Yeah. And I ate it my first meal. So I constantly wonder if that's what made me sick.
Some things just change. You leave for 2 years and things you want to change don't change, and things that you want to stay the same. Did I say that correctly?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. So, in the spirit of Jake and Mitch in the morning, we have another personality thing that we have come up with.
from our dear friend Ian.
From our dear friend Ian back
Yeah.
in Japan. Thank you, Ian. We miss you.
Thank you, Ian.
You didn't
Thank you,
come.
Ian. Yeah, that's it.
Even though he's a bum who didn't come back to Nagoya near often enough.
No. And the one time he did, he showed up at the train station.
You weren't there for half of them.
Yeah, and he calls me. He's like, "Hey, are you here?" I'm like, "No, I'm in another city far away." And that was it.
Yeah, it's like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
It's like,
He's like, he was at the train station by our house.
chump.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
Ian provided us with this thing. Is what kitchen appliance are you?
But with googly eyes.
But with googly eyes. So the kitchen appliance has to have googly eyes. So this is kind of like the bread type. There is no right answer. There are wrong answers.
Oh yeah, there's wrong answers.
But who's to say? You can just be wrong with your bread, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And like with the bread, it can extend beyond conventional. So we say kitchen appliances, like things you would use at some point if you're making food or
Yeah.
watching your mom do it or something.
Yeah. So I'll go first this time, I guess.
Yeah. You go first.
I'm a toaster.
With googly eyes.
Yeah, with googly eyes.
That is so important.
Yeah,
It changes
absolutely.
the whole dynamic.
And I wouldn't say I'm a fancy toaster with a lot of settings, just your old school shiny, like brave little toaster.
Brave little toaster. Yes.
And I would say I'm a toaster because like things come in and then I kind of take it, I bake it, and then they shoot out. And that's me.
Okay. I'm a wooden spoon. Just kind of like sitting there on the stove, just judging you for everything you've ever done wrong, and if necessary, enforcing the rules.
That's
With googly eyes, so no one actually takes any of that seriously.
this is the most fitting part too. Like it's one of those things like mom just picks it up and all the kids are like, "Oh, she's making spaghetti sauce."
Right. But it's like, but it's like, what does Mitch think? And everyone's like, I don't know. Do we really want to know what Mitch thinks? Oh, it's just spaghetti sauce. Okay, it's fine.
He's literally in the
Actually,
kitchen making spaghetti sauce.
Making spaghetti
That's
sauce.
literally what you would
Yeah,
do.
it's what tended to happen.
Yeah.
Violently sometimes.
Oh, dude.
But it's okay.
Spaghetti sauce is
Everywhere. It was a long day.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was all the content we had planned. But we have an audience.
That's right.
So we're actually going to take requests about topics from the audience, and they've been forewarned that I might say that's dumb. I'm not going to talk about that.
That's right.
So who has anything at all that they would want us to talk about? It can be the dumbest thing or something serious. We've tried that before, and it just dissolved into madness.
That's right.
So.
Can you tell us about all the cool Japanese drinks that you had?
Tell you about all the cool Japanese drinks.
Okay, so cool is... that's an interesting word, cool.
Yeah.
Because everyone told me that I was going to love melon soda, like, you know, the cantaloupe flavored sodas and stuff.
Yeah.
And I love melon. I love cantaloupe, but that is the vilest liquid on the earth. It is brutally terrible.
The first time I had it, it was when we hiked Gozaisho.
Yeah.
And so you were sick. You weren't even there. And we get to the top, and I was like, melon soda. And, like, for some reason, I knew it was cantaloupe. But I thought it was watermelon. Mm-hmm. And I knew better. I took a big sip, and I was like, oh.
This is not watermelon, and I was signed up for it.
But
so that's kind of rough.
It's all right. Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, the drinks in Japan were diverse.
Yeah. Yogurt soda was one of my favorites.
Yogurt soda was interesting. I guess some people on the crowd are like, ugh, no, kill it with fire. It was pretty good. Mitsuya cider was really good.
Oh,
it's kind of
cider.
so Sprite remix, but not the purple kind, not like the original. It was red and existed for all of about 6 months.
Yeah.
You know, that's the other confused faces in the room. Oh, it was so good, and all the good things that I like disappear, like Sprite remix. And
mine was Pepsi Blue.
The Civil Wars, gone forever, but that's self-fulfilling prophecy for that band.
Yeah.
But Mitsuya cider, that stuff was so good.
Wonderful.
With the Jagariko potato sticks.
Yes.
That was like long day. There's these potato sticks, and they're like chips, but your hands don't get greasy, and they're full of vegetables. So they're veggie straws and potatoes together.
Yeah, no. Good stuff. I'm trying to think.
With the Mitsuya cider after like a long day.
My main drink was a big old thing of green D.
Green DUNK-A-RAMA.
Yeah, it's called green DUNK-A-RAMA, but all of our little friends called it green D.
It's just watered down Gatorade. I never understood.
That's all it is.
It's literally 1 part Gatorade and 1 part tap water.
You look at the back.
They bottle it.
Yeah, it's like it has all this fruit juice and honey,
nutrients,
and it's like, yeah, bro, this is watered down Gatorade.
This is watered down Gatorade.
Yeah. I don't know.
Never understood it.
I'm not gonna lie. There was that first summer we were in Japan, so like I got so hooked on green D. It was like all I was drinking. Then I drank water and I spat it out. And I was like, this is disgusting.
What is this?
And then I was like, no more green D for the rest of the summer.
No more green D. Just gotta put a little honey in your water, and it was the same and cheaper. I don't know why we didn't just do that. Great question.
I had a love.
Question. You did. You had an obsession. That's what all y'all had with it.
Yep.
So, any other questions? Anything? It can be. Yes.
What kind of shoe are you if you would be a shoe?
What kind of shoe are you?
And why?
Flip-flops.
Oh, flip-flops. Why, though? Why the flip-flops?
Dude, it's the most casual pair of shoe wear
there it
out
is. There it is right
like,
there. Okay.
I'm wearing them right now. As a matter of fact, you go back on my Instagram 2 years ago or Facebook or whatever, there's a picture of me and some friends in New York. I'm wearing a pair of shoes. The first comment is, I've never seen you wear shoes in all the years I've known you. Because before Japan, I never wore shoes.
Never wore shoes.
Just flip-flopped it up.
Flip-flops.
Yeah.
I think I might know mine. I'm a little ashamed, but this is fine. This is fine. We're all friends here for now. So I grew up on a cattle ranch, which, you know, the Hawaiian shirt and the long hair kind of belies the fact, but it's fine.
Right.
It's fine.
Right.
And so I grew up like wearing cowboy boots, and you had like your dress boots, but sometimes they kind of like venture away from cowboy and just kind of venture into like stylish, urban. I'm trying not to say metrosexual, but it just is what it is. And I had this pair that were ostrich leather.
I remember this pair. I remember you telling me.
And they were
about
white on top with like fawn-colored ostrich leather. And I thought that I was the coolest person on the planet when I wore those.
Yeah, no, that's you.
In high school. So I think, in high school, but I lived in a cow town, so in a twisted sort of way, like I got away with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not anymore. Doesn't quite. Maybe it does go with the Hawaiian shirt now. I don't know. But I don't have the bootcut jeans. I don't think that would look super great with the slim fits from Old Navy. I don't know how that would work. Don't know how that would work.
Ostrich leather. Oh man.
Ostrich leather.
Wow. I wonder if they make those in my size.
Who's to say? Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
No, there are people that are like, yeah, they make shoes in your size. I'm like, bro, they don't. And I'll get on their website, and every time it's like max size is 15. It's like, I'm a 16.
Oops.
Every time.
This-
Every time.
Great, man. Y'all are having us think on our feet here. This is wonderful.
This is good.
Any other questions? We're only at 10 minutes. We got like 5 more minutes of stuff.
What's the worst movie that Disney ever made?
Wait. Categories here. Categories here.
Audience is like, this is the
Okay?
one.
Because Disney owns everything now.
It's
So-
true,
Okay,
right? So
old school Disney. Like
Old
before
school.
they owned everything.
We talking about cartoons, live action?
cartoons only.
Sure, let's say cartoons.
Okay.
Let's say
Cartoons. Okay, worst.
We both like the Black Cauldron. Gonna go ahead and put that out
we,
there.
We both like the Black Cauldron.
Surprising.
Yeah.
It could have been that.
We
Yeah, no,
both. It very well could have been that. You're very right. That could have been the answer. But we both like that. Oh, the worst.
You know,
Don't say The Rescuers.
I like the Rescuers. I like the Rescuers Down Under better.
No, that lizard's in it.
I know.
Oh.
I love it.
I have a hyper irrational fear of lizards. And like Komodo dragons and stuff like that, like things you should be afraid of,
Yeah.
like the with like the big claws. Sure, but I'm talking like I live in Florida and there's these little, tiny like running around everywhere brown little lizards and stuff.
Yeah.
Terrified.
So not the Rescuers Down Under.
No,
You know all about that.
not all about it, but I don't think it's the worst. Really, okay. This is not a popular opinion. I think
Okay.
the worst one is the Fox and the Hound. How dare they play with my emotions like that?
Dude, you just got our first like, oh!
How dare they?
I love the Fox and a Hound.
It's terrible. Like, why would you want to make a human being cry that much in public?
That's how I feel about the first 5 minutes of Finding Nemo.
Oh my goodness.
Every time.
We expect it from Pixar at this
Yeah.
point. Fox and the Hound, they just want to be friends. They're like, they're going to make it. They're going to be friends. And guess what? Nope. Reminder, life is actually terrible. And no one stays together. You took me to a dark place here.
You know,
Oh my God.
but you know, Pixar worked on the Rescuers Down Under.
Did they really?
They sure did. I know that's not going to win you over.
No.
But
They made that lizard look way too real. In fact, made it worse.
I think for me, and it's so bad because like historically this one's important, but every time I watch Snow White, I'm like, I am so bored
Yeah.
of this movie.
Yeah. They definitely went up from there.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
that's the first full-length animated movie ever. So it's allowed to be boring.
True.
It was first.
Now, the best Disney animated movie ever, I have a very strong opinion.
Wait, let's say each other's and see, because I think we both know each other's.
Are they the same one?
No.
Oh,
You should know mine. We said,
Oh, yes, no, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
I was saying we did this at the English club like a million
I'm
times.
saying yours and you're saying mine.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Aladdin.
Emperor's New Groove. No.
What? Robin Williams. The Emperor's New Groove. Robin Williams.
You know I love
Aladdin.
Robin Williams.
So what
but-
is it?
Dude, it's the one with gospel music.
Oh, Hercules.
Yes, sir.
We sang that song at karaoke so many times.
Yeah, I literally sang Hercules at karaoke like every time we went.
I'm the worst partner.
It's okay. It's okay. Now, I know yours was
Hercules.
Emperor's New Groove because
Yes.
shortly after we met, we watched it together. Actually, great story. So, like, we were at this movie night at a friend's house. They pull out all these movies, and actually, one of my favorites of all time, Back to the Future's on there. And so I was like, hardcore, Back to the Future. We're going to watch that. And then, like,
Y'all
you're
might
like,
remember this
no,
night, maybe."
Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove.
And
This is the movie.
Everyone was like, okay.
we still voted though.
Yeah, we did. We did.
And there was pushback, and I rebooted, and
Yeah.
then we still watched Emperor's New
And
Groove.
it was a good
That is
time.
the best movie. I shouldn't hit the table.
Yeah.
That is the best movie. Period.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
And-
See, I'm getting some.
It went through like the worst production cycle
I
of any
know.
Disney movie ever, too.
I remember hearing that story.
Yeah.
Up and down.
Yeah.
It's just best because it's ridiculous, and they break the fourth wall like all the time,
Yeah.
and they don't care
Yeah.
that you don't do that. It's wonderful.
Yeah. And David Spade,
Is that llama?
so good. So good.
Is in real life he is that llama,
Yeah.
and Eartha Kitt was that evil
What?
dinosaur lady.
Yeah. She's a freak.
Yzma.
Looking.
They called her a
They
dinosaur.
call her
at some
dinosaur.
point.
Yeah. I
I've
love.
seen that movie way too many times.
All right. Favorite Disney villain from the cartoons?
Yzma.
Yzma's your favorite?
Oh yeah. Everything about that movie is magic.
I don't know who my favorite villain is now that I think about it. It's not Hades, even though I like Hades. I don't know, man. I know who the creepiest one to me is the bad guy from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yes.
And he sings that song about hellfire. I remember being a kid in the theater like,
why would my mom bring me to this?
yeah.
Like, how is this acceptable?
Yeah, to this day when that song comes on, I'm like,
No, thank you.
I even saw like the musical version live.
Heard it was darker.
Oh, it was darker, much darker, but it
Wow.
was better overall. And when that part came on,
That was
to
my
this
cell
day,
phone.
it's like PTSD. Like, am I going to hell?
Oh no, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Yeah.
Sounds back.
And then it ends on my own.
The French, man.
Yeah.
Okay, we got time for one more question. We have time for one more question. Yes.
Okay, if you could flip a switch that would wipe any band or musical artist off the face of the earth, who would it be?
The Civil Wars for what they have done to me.
I think that's
Or-
already been done.
Or I'm gonna get so much track for this. ABBA.
No, I totally expected you to say that. You
ABBA.
know, I listen to ABBA like every day.
I know I can't stand it. It's just garbage.
Yeah, it's
It is not garbage.
it's the poppiest pop music that ever popped upon the world.
That's ridiculous.
Mine's gonna be the crowd pleaser, and please hear me. I have believed this since I was a young child before this was cool. I remember seeing the first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire. There's 3 first Spider-Man movies. What world do we live in? The first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire, and they had a song on the soundtrack, and everyone made it their MySpace song shortly after.
Yeah.
Nickelback.
Nickelback.
Hated them then, and I hate them now.
There you go. Sorry, Nickelback and the Civil Wars, but you did that to yourselves, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then ABBA. Sorry about it.
Mamma Mia, huh?
Oh. That movie, why is that movie popular? I don't understand. Apparently I was also wrong because I think that the Star Wars prequels are better than the originals.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm full of unpopular opinions.
Yeah,
that's what
that's-
makes this show work. 'Cause
that's
I'm
why-
terrible and everyone likes Jake. So
Yeah, but look at all the laughs you're getting.
look at all the laughs.
They
This is
clearly
great.
love
This
it.
has been Jake and Mitch in the morning in Japan. In case you want to know, the smiley one's Jake, the frowny one's Mitch.
I'm the one with the, if you can see it on the screen, I have a big, like, light on mine. It's perfect.
Oh, so you can't see it at all, can you?
Nope. But I think that's fitting.
That was an oversight.
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good.
All right.
I'll get you now.
All right, thank you to our live audience. Good
Yeah,
job.
thank
It has been a wild ride,
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah.
We miss you. Your chicken does not give us indigestion.
Nope.
But it also has way too much fat, so we didn't eat it anyway.
Yep. That's true. It's very fatty.
All right. Sayonara.
Sayonara!
Matane.
Matane.